Hello and welcome back to another video on Life Afloat. Join me as I'm walking from Blisworth to Stoke Bruerne to get my car. Moved the boat this morning, gone through the tunnel, just moored up in Blisworth, and I'm now walking back to get the car. It is just me on this walk, I'm afraid. No Daisy for you today, she's on the boat. That's because I'm running a bit late today. I need to get back to the car quite quickly, and then I've got to go shopping and then get my girls. So I'm not coming back to the boat before I go food shopping, so I can't take Daisy with me and leave her in the car while I go food shopping. It's quite sunny today, and I think the car's just going to be too hot for her to stay in whilst I'm in the shop, so that's why she's in the boat, not coming with me. So don't worry, she'll have a nice walk out later. Me and the girls will take on a nice walk along the canal later, so she won't miss out. Got my jumper on. It is a sunny day today, but it's not that warm. I get cold really easily, so you might see me wearing jumpers when you think, oh blimey, must be hot in that. Well, no, I'm not. I'm just right at the moment. No doubt I'll get too hot soon and I'll have to take it off, but at the moment I'm walking through quite a lot of shade. It's all quite sort of tree covered along here, as you can see. So no, I'm not too hot, I'm just right at the moment. So it won't be long until we get to Blisworth tunnel. Obviously I can't follow the canal through the tunnel. No footpath, no towpath through the tunnel. So I believe you can walk over it, which is what I plan to do. I think there's a footpath that takes you over the tunnel, so that'll be quite interesting. We'll see if we can see the entrances to the ventilation shaft. There's about 6 of them, I think, throughout the length of the tunnel. Big shafts that go right up. So we'll see if we can get the ventilation shafts and see what they look like from the top. Here we have Jim's bench, handcrafted by Matt. And there's the bench. I'm not sure who Jim is. That little plaque said that it was made from the planks of an old working boat, so perhaps this chap used to own that boat or worked on that boat back in the day. Another good thing about living along the canal is the abundance of blackberries that we're getting. Obviously these aren't ready yet, but they're getting there. Well, there's one there that looks ready. I'm going to have that. So there's the towpath down there, and I've just found this interesting trail that goes up through the woods up there. I love exploring around new places and walk through woods and things like that, but I don't have time to go up there and explore where this goes. It may well take us up and over the tunnel eventually where we want to go, but I don't know for sure, and I haven't got time to get lost. So that is for another day. So the entrance of the tunnel is just around the bend there. There's a few people looking at the tunnel and reading the sign. So here's an information board about Blisworth Tunnel. I'll try and show you that. It's a bit hard because the sun's shining on it, so I need to record at a bit of an angle, but this is what it says. If you want to read it, I'm moving too fast, just pause the video and then you can see what it says. There's a little map there as well. So there's a little information board there about the tunnel. Opened in March 1805. 2,812 metres long. An average of 25 minutes to get through. So this is the tunnel heart. Restored recently in 2013. Not sure what it's used for. If anyone knows, feel free to comment below. Tried to have a little look through the doors there, but I can't really see in. I'll just make out a life ring hanging from the ceiling and a little bit of artwork on the back wall. But other than that, I can't really see much. There's some information for boaters going through the tunnel. And there's the tunnel there. Can't see any lights. So I don't think there's any boats, well, certainly not any boats near to the exit anyway, or this entrance point. I've got a bit of a climb ahead of me here. It doesn't look steep on the camera, I'm sure, but it's steep enough, I can tell you. There you go, there's the tunnel from part way up this path. Right, so here we are at the top of the slope. The car park there and a road just there. So I'm guessing there's a path to my right. I'm going to go over here, which will cross over the width of the tunnel. So I'm hoping I can then turn left and start walking the length of the tunnel. I don't really want to walk along the road, so we'll go this way. Right, so I just turned left off that path into field which goes signposted as a public bridleway, so I can walk through here. It's quite nice. Nice little walk through here, and this is taking me in generally the right direction. So we'll just see if I can get out at the end. That horse you see there, I just had to open a gate to come through to continue walking up, and he came trotting over trying to get through the gate. So I've closed that, obviously. This other one's coming to say hello. I ain't got anything for you. Sorry. I ain't got anything for you. Give you a little. You've got a load of flies on you. Those flies must really annoy you. I guess that's the gate I was talking about. It wasn't this white horse that come up, it was the one in the background there who tried to get out. Right, we'll continue our journey. Oh, it's roasting out here now. Definitely no need for my jumper at the moment. I'm going to get a burnt head, I think. I haven't put any sun cream on, which is a bit silly. Forgot to do that, never mind. I'm glad I didn't bring Daisy on this walk. She'd have got quite worn out walking, and then obviously it'd be in the car for a while. It's far too hot for her to stay in the car while I go in the shop, as I said earlier, so just me for this one. Oh, really hope I'm going the right way. I thought for a minute I was coming down to the corner of the field and there was no way out, and then I thought, oh no, I'll have to go all the way back. But in the corner there's a little footpath that goes round, thankfully. There it is. Can't see it from a distance. So through we go into the shade. How nice. And out this gate here. And back into the sun. I'm just going to sit in, well not sit, I'm just going to stand in this shaded spot for a few minutes. Oh, I've been walking through fields now for, I don't know, 25 minutes, something like that. I think I'm nearing a bit of civilization. I can hear a road. I was passing a farm. So I shall continue to walk and hope for the best. I've walked pretty much a straight line after I turned left. So I'm following, hopefully, the direction the tunnel is going in. So this must be the right way, generally, to get me back to Stoke Bruerne. Right, so I've come up to this farm. No signs for a footpath. Behind me, it appears to go to the farmhouse. So I'm going to walk up this concrete sort of road or path, driveway, if you like. Hopefully that will bring me out near a footpath that continues off going in that direction to my left. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Right, so that's brought me out to this road. There's a sign just there saying a bridleway where I just come from, and there's a bridleway this way. So hopefully I can go in here and then just take a left and continue walking. Although this does not look much like a bridleway, I have to say. I've walked all the way back. I got lost. My phone battery is running really low, so I'm just recording a really quick clip in case I need to use it to make a phone call. I can't afford a taxi, so I'm not going to book a taxi. I'm going to have to find my way on foot. I've come back to the car park at Blisworth Tunnel. I had a quick look on the map, and if I turn right here, I should be able to just walk all the way down Stoke Road and get back that way. That's what I'm just going to have to do, just walk along the road to make sure that I get there, I think. So I've been walking along this road now for about 15 minutes. And just a quick look on Google Maps tells me that this is indeed going in the right direction. So I feel a bit better, a bit more calm now. Saying I've still got about 40 minutes to go until I'm at Stoke Bruerne. Just get off the road there, there's a car coming. But yeah, that's fine. I probably won't have time to go shopping before I get the girls. And the shop's closed now at 4 o'clock because it's a Sunday. So I have to see what I can rustle up for them for tea with what's already in the cupboards. Not that there's much. As long as I don't go hungry, we'll be alright, and then we're all going to have to go shopping tomorrow. Right. Got another half a mile to go along here, just going around the left hand bend, and then it's a bit of a straight, and according to the Google Maps there's a sharp right hand bend in the road, and at that point we can turn left off of the road onto some sort of footpath or bridleway or whatever, and that'll take us parallel to the tunnel for the last little bit before it comes out onto the canal at Stoke Bruerne. I'm hoping my battery's going to last. I normally bring a power bank with me if I'm making a video, and I've completely forgotten to do that today. My phone battery's not very good. It drains down quite quickly if I'm recording, but hopefully it will last. It's on like 11% at the minute, so I don't know if I'm going to get the whole video recorded as I want, but we'll see. Oh, I've made it off the road to the footpath, and that sign there is quite reassuring that I am indeed in the right place. So that's good news. Carry on with our walk down, and I'll be back soon and be able to sit down and have a rest. And this is all shaded, so this is nice. It's nice and cool. Got some hawthorn here. These berries, when they turn red, are actually edible. But they've got little stones in. They can be very bitter. You've got to wait till they go really dark red before you can have them. They don't taste that great, to be honest, but you can tell hawthorn by the shape of these leaves here. They're quite unique. shape of those leaves, and the berries have this, I can't get it to focus, there we go, have this sort of bit on the bottom here where it's kind of almost opened up a little bit. You've got to be very careful though, because along where hawthorn often grows, a climber also grows on the hawthorn, and it too has red berries which are poisonous. And you can tell the difference. Hawthorn berries, when they're ready, are very dark red, and obviously will be attached to a stem with those leaves that I've just shown you. The other ones are like a shiny red. General rule of thumb, any berry that you don't know what it is, do not touch it, leave it alone. And pretty much all shiny red berries are poisonous. Over here we've got elderberries, this elder tree. There's loads of these. When they're sort of like a dark purple, you can take them and make a gin with them. Similar way that you would make sloe gin. That's the colour that they go to. It's not focusing. Come on, camera. No, it's not having it. There we go. That's the dark colour that they go to. And they're quite juicy. They make quite nice gin. So I couldn't get the camera to focus then on my phone. It's started to not focus, and I think it's because the battery's about to die. And I just wanted to show you those couple of things. So we've got another information board here. So I'll just show you this. Again, pause the video if you want to stop to read anything and I'm moving it too fast. Just worried my battery's about to die. And you've got a little map there underneath the key. So there's the key. And there's the map. Little map of Stoke Bruerne. Got the boating and navigation in pubs. You've got the Canal Museum, a nature reserve, and somewhere for a bit of pond dipping. Now, I've had food in the boat inn. It was alright, wasn't fantastic, but it's a perfectly nice pub. Navigation in to me looks like a much nicer pub, but I've had 3 different people now have told me that you shouldn't eat in there. It's much better to eat at the boat inn. And funnily enough, Aussie Boater mentioned it in one of his most recent videos. He had a burger and then he wasn't too impressed. I can't comment on the food in there. I've not eaten in there, but it appears to be getting quite well known that you shouldn't eat in there. You should in fact go to the boat inn for food instead. But I do want to go into the navigation at some point, even for a bit of food to try for myself, because I like to form my own opinion of places, and it just looks like a much nicer pub. It's always busier than the boat inn whenever I've been past. There you go, there's the other side of Blisworth Tunnel. So we've made it back to Stoke Bruerne. There we go, and another information board there. It's the same key and map as the last one, but different information on this. Sorry, the light's reflecting from the sun.
Engineers challenge.
Right, so another 5 minutes I'll be back at the car, so I'm glad I still made it with the phone battery still alive. I'll leave it there for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And if you want to support me on the channel, or Daisy, then check out the Patreon page. There's a link for that in the description, and a couple of other links you might find interesting as well. But until the next one, take care of yourselves. I'll see you then. Cheers.